into it to some extent or another, but just never could get into it. I don't know. I think a lot of horror movies are like that too, like slasher movies that rely on one. They basically just rely on the title character to sell tickets at this point. So like Friday the 13th movies or Halloween movies. I don't think I've seen like a Freddy Krueger, like a Nightmare on Elm Street movie in a long time. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another one at some point. I don't know when the last one was made or anything. I'm not a super big like horror movie fan or anything. But I know like enough about the general kind of landscape of the movies to like know that they're all pretty much the same. The title character, Mr. Halloween. I didn't know that they had a reboot for Nightmare on Elm Street. No, I'm kind of sad knowing that they did that, to be honest with you. I'll tell you one reboot that I've heard that the reboot for the Friday the 13th franchise actually wasn't too bad. And in my personal opinion, the first of the Halloween series reboot was good. Just the first one, though. The other two kind of sucked. Literally. But yeah, like the first Halloween movie remake where like it's got old Jamie Lee Curtis in it and all that kind of good stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about? The one that came out in 1819, whenever it was. I thought that one was good. It like actually had like suspense in it, even though I knew Michael Myers was gonna kill everybody. And that's like the trick, right? Is you have to like make these movies have some amount of dramatic tension, even though you pretty much exactly know how everything is going to go, because literally every single slasher movie is the same. With a handful of exceptions, maybe. That's just brought the whole leaper over, dude. That's crazy, dog. What am I, about 20 behind there? Yeah, that makes sense, though. 15 of that from No Flag Proxy, and then 5 or 6 because it's just, like, not super good movement. I watched the new Halloween movie. Halloween Ends was kind of disappointing in my mind, Annie. I agree with you, because it was, like, the pacing was really bad. I'll be honest, I was kind of into Corey as a character initially. But like as the movie went on, I just got more and more disinterested in like the direction that it was headed, and I just wasn't into it at all by the end of it. I was just ready for it to end at a certain point, and I was like, okay, I'm done now. I've had all I want to see. Big Blue 77. Thank you for the raid. So appreciated. How'd stream go? What were you, what were you playing? What were you doing? Hit me with the deets. Oh, what's up, Bordy? Or Bordy? I appreciate the GL. I don't know if he definitely is, but you're probably right, sadly. We're learning no oob? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, no oob is fun. Like in the... I say that after I just came off of like a month and a half long grind of no oob where I was like, God, this category sucks. But no oob is fun when you're learning it, and like getting good at it is fun. But once you kind of like start getting a better time in it, it gets a little frustrating because you have to deal with like all the RNG, and like all the RNG matters. satellite, Marauder turbo boosts, freaking defend Ashland, all that good stuff. It can get pretty rough. But thank you for the GL and for the raid again. I appreciate that. I'm trying to set splits for any percent currently. I keep throwing the runs in the most ridiculous fashions possible, where like they just can't be redeemed. The tricky part with this category that I didn't give it as much credit for as I originally thought is I kind of thought I was honestly just going to load up the game and be like, kind of vaguely learn the route. Thank you, Annie, for blessing the runs. I kind of was like, all right, I know the route, I know how to play the game, I'll just do an 80% run, set splits, and then work on getting a good PB from there. But like, waterfall boosted is a lot trickier than I gave it credit for. Temple skip on foot has a lot of areas where, like, you know, if you mess it up, it kind of just kills the run. So that really stinks. But you say any percent desert resident sleeper, and from a spectator perspective, I agree. But I will 100% be honest with you. I would rather do this desert roll jump route 10 times in a row than do the first 20 minutes of no oob one time. I promise you. Like, this is not as, like, again, watching it, resident sleeper, but like doing it, it's not bad. It, like, the first bit of no oob is way more resident sleeper to me. It's awful. Frick. Come on, dude. In the water. There we go. Now this part's resident sleeper. Satellite isn't so bad, it's just satellite's just like pure RNG. But like, defend Ashland, I'd rather get punched on the face than do defend Ashland. Now 80% doesn't pull no punches. Like, hero mode is more optimized, but there's only like one point in hero mode where you can just like lose the run. If you're trying to set splits, I mean. But in 80%, there's a small handful of places where like if you mess up, like your run's just kind of over. Yeah, I don't want to defend Ashland though either, that's the thing. She can defend herself, she's a strong, independent woman. Alright. This might just be another lost 9 minutes if I miss this waterfall boosted again. And if I do, I'll take a break for a minute and then I'll come back and practice the boosted. Great. Yeah, that's also true. I don't know why she feels... okay, hold on. I missed it. I didn't. Dude, that is so much scarier in a run than it is in practice. God. Like after you've just been punch roll jumping for like 9 minutes. I can't see it. Okay. Oh, that was kind of close. This is requiring so much concentration. I'm not even gonna lie. Great. Come on. There we go. Was that like 4th try? I hope this is fine. Should still work, right? Yeah, okay. I just lost time because I didn't get a fast death. That's fine. Okay, I made it. Hold on, this ain't over yet. Unfortunately, I can still mess up this room. Oh my god! I finally made it! Rick, yes! I almost went to quit game. I promise you, I almost went down to quit game and, like, left. I would have lost my mind. Rick, I missed the hover. I've been trying to start using L2 hovers to start instead of just L1 hovers. I definitely wasn't ready for that. I don't know. I'm not super used to it yet. I was like, so much faster. Why don't we do that, noob? Yeah, that's an 80% moment for sure. Oh boy. All right, from here, the run can't really die. It can just be slowed down a lot. So we can kind of relax now. That's a lie. It can die. It can die in Dark Ship if we crash. Okay. But we're just gonna hope that doesn't happen. Dude, drop my hover. Frick off with that. I'm gonna have to, like, warm up. I haven't spent a lot of time warming up this part of the run because I was like, oh, I did hero mode. I pretty much have it, but the lag is, like, really messing with me right now, and I'm sure you can tell because I'm, like, missing all my side flips. Frick off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to warm this back up. This won't be good, but it'll be acceptable, I guess. There we go. They are. It kind of sucks. If you, like... You have to do it fast enough that you get over the wall, but if you do it too fast, it will drop. That's honestly one of the harder parts about hero mode. Is, like, knowing how fast to hover, but not doing it too fast. Because you have to kind of deal with the lag. I didn't get free fall. Okay, I was a little worried that wasn't going to make it. No, frick. Come on, man. It sucks. Went way too far. I tried to overcompensate. Bummer. Again, the run's not... Again, we're just setting splits, so it's not like a super big deal, but I kind of hate that this isn't going to be like... This won't even be like a decent time, I don't think. This will be pretty bad all the way around, but... Oh well. can hover better with a PS2 controller than a PS4. It kind of makes sense, though, if you want my honest opinion. I can't see a thing. And it didn't give me free fall. Okay. This is just, I'm gonna have to work on that Palace Ruins route. Been too long since I've had to do it. But again, I'm just setting splits. This is fine. I should just be more happy that I actually, like, got a run out of Temple. Maybe we'll get a good BTR segment and we won't have any, like, weird lag. That'd be nice. I don't know if I'll submit this time or whatever it is. I guess it depends. Also depends if I crash in Dark Ship or not. I keep forgetting there's a possibility of that happening. I think I can go further right there than I normally do. I kind of waste time because I like have to drift really far. Break, drop my hover. Which is unfortunate. Break, and I got a really high proxy too. Yeah, just being able to, like, do those couple out of bounds hovers saves quite a bit of time. Dark Ship is even worse. Like, any percent and hero mode Dark Ship are like... It's faster and easier than no Dark Ship. On God, no cap, for real. Like, just straight up. Oh, I forgot to do my frick. Meant to go up onto the wall and do a flip, but saves a little bit of time. Or like half a second. It's not like necessary, but it's nice. Again, just having a EB is nice. Whee! Oh, oh, did it. I hope that's not too far to the right. Please. Okay, we're fine. I think. Yeah, we're fine. No, this is so bad. Wow, I clutched it. Amazing. I went way too far to the left. Way too far to the left. I feel like 80% is generally somewhat easier than no besides Temple. From a non-optimizing standpoint, no. The 80% record right now is pretty good. Ricky really only has... There is time save, but it's probably less than 30 seconds total. I would say. The 80%, it's not like really optimized, but it's not... I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, Ricky's no Oob run is also really good. But no Oob is always going to have, like, just kind of more time save in general because you have to play so much better Like, you have to keep up the level of play for so much longer. Like, it's just hard. Frick. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get fast cycle. I'm going to try. Pretty close. Alright. Yeah, I got it. I was a little worried I was going to. No, my... Oh, yeah. I don't know, though. The stuff in 90%, I would say, is, like, harder. Like, it's kind of hard to... It doesn't really, like, show, but just completing a run of any percent is kind of... Well, it's harder than I thought it was going to be, and I'm not exactly green at this game, you know what I mean? Like, supposedly, I should know what I'm doing, but it's pretty hard. Great. But part of it probably also comes down to, like, personal opinion, too. Jack and Daxter series are just... Yeah. Yeah, they all have something, like, unique in terms of difficulty about them. And anger right over those long. Yeah, because the thing, too, is at the elevator part where you, like, get close to it and you just kind of fall down. If you misspace that, you hard lock the game. Like a guaranteed hard lock if you misspace it. So that can be kind of... I don't know, I do see what you're saying though. Like, some of the hard splits in No Oob are just genuinely really hard. Like, getting a really good eco mines is hard. And like Palace Ruins, the old Palace Ruins, like when you still had to do it with enemies, was like dummy hard. Not so much now, but it's still hard because you can't die if you want BTR skip. So it does make it a little nerve-wracking, especially if you're newer, because it's like you just can't drop any hovers, which you can do safe strats, I guess, but... Almost forgot I needed to collect ammo. I keep thinking I'm in hero mode, because I'm doing like the back half of the route is so similar to hero. I mean, it's identical to hero mode except for like Terraformer and Final Boss. So like during Terraformer, I wanted to go for hero cycle, but I was like, wait, I don't have any car boosts. I can't do fast cycle. Baiting my way through pals. Yeah, I mean, depending on like what your goals are, that's probably the best thing to do. Whenever I started, I was kind of determined that I was gonna like learn how to do things like the quote-unquote top player way, because that was my ultimate goal, was I wanted to get to a top player level. Good. But not everybody has that same mentality towards it, you know what I mean? Some people just kind of want to do like almost semi-casual runs in a way. Like they want to speedrun it, but they don't want to like hard commit to like learning it, I guess, and like all the time and effort that goes into like getting really, really good times. This should laser skip, I think. Yeah. Is this sub 25? Did you not get a ping? That's weird, Cypress. But you came just in time for my first 90% PB! Yay! Dude, had this, imagine if I didn't die in Palace Ruins, this would have been like a mid-23. I literally would have had like a mid-23. I mean, we're gonna go again, don't get me wrong, it's only like 9:30. Hold on, let me look at this